Hey, what's up, YouTube? Coming back at you again with another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing my US M17A2. I've had this for... Well, I bought this the same time I got my M17 from the same place. The M17 was $48. It seems a bit pricey, but actually about 3 or 4 years ago, that was a very good deal for an M17. You really couldn't find them back then. And this was like $50. It was supposed to be an M17A1, but they sent me an A2, and I was just so happy to finally own one that I just kept it. Obviously, I just have the decon case, not the full kit, but I got it hanging on the D-ring. It's got the pocket in the back for the decon kit, but I have other stuff in there. Got the thigh and the waist strap. Pretty basic. Now let's take a look at the accessories. I'll set the camera down for this, I'm not going to need to. Alright, so here I have laid out is the M1 anti-fogging kit from 1980. Yeah, 1980. I picked this up at the Ellsworth Air Force Base thrift store. Pretty surprising to find it. I also picked it up with a World War II the gas protective cover or whatever they called it. That giant sheet of plastic. And then a waterproofing bag from 1983. Some M8 liquid agent paper from 1983. An anti-fogging kit or winterization kit dated 1982. And this manual from 1994. That's all the stuff that I carry in the back here. Also on the top has these numbers written in. Don't know what that means. Probably nothing, but just wanted to point it out. Here's the Facepiece. It's dated 1985. And there's the interior. You can see the drinking tube. The inner voice diaphragm. The oral nasal cup. The eye lenses. Pretty basic. And I have a new C8R1 head harness on here. The one that I had on here before was pretty frayed. I managed to pick those up at a surplus store. They had a whole bunch of them for little. It cost me like little to nothing. And it also came with a new hood. I think this one is from 1988 or 89. One of those two. It's just the standard M6A2. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so bear with me. So here's the mask. It's one of the brownest hoods I've ever seen for an M17A2. That's for sure. And you can see the inlet valves, the exhale valve cover, the drinking tube, the voice diaphragm, the exhale valve cover, and then underneath there the exhale valve. And the exhale valve cover is also dated 1985. To operate the drinking tube, you just plug this piece into your canteen and then just turn it like that, and it moves the drinking tube into your mouth. The lenses are very, very clear. Yeah, I like it. The biggest complaint is that I think the M6 hoods are way better than the M6A2. Like, both, like, the neck strap is in the back, in the front. And, if you're a soldier in the Gulf War trying to don this thing, it's going to be such a pain in the ass, too. I would have rather just had the M6 hood. But yeah, I suppose I'll put it on. Show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like on. You know, I don't have it completely all done up, mostly because my battery's about to die, but you guys get the idea. I like it. I've always been very, very fond of the M17 series masks. Probably most favorite and desired gas mask since I started collecting. Yeah, I just really love the history behind these things. Not a whole lot to say about them other than they started production in the early 80s. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 1982 or 83, one of those 2 years. And ran up till like, well, it's funny, you find parts for the M17s that specifically designate for the M17s dated up to like 1992 and 93. So I'm just gonna assume that's when they stopped production, but could be wrong on that. And on the inside, the carrier, I also have ta-da! The laser protective green outserts, which I'm pretty sure the only other video that has these on YouTube is Firebird JP. I'd highly recommend his channel. Even though he no longer collects gas masks, his videos are still very, very great and fun to watch. I find myself rewatching them just because of how great his videos were and how much he really inspired me to make videos and collect more. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll look for more gas masks coming up. Rate, comment, subscribe, and keep collecting.